Hi guys. At the moment, the current challenges for gastronomic tourism, the main challenge at the moment is the tragic COVID-19 epidemic, which in a matter of months, literally less than half a year, cultural tourism is undergoing the most sudden, dramatic and phenomenal change in the history of the industry. As recently as December 2019, there were concerns over tourism diluting many destinations' culinary heritage, and rightly so. And now, fast forward to the present, due to the tragic circumstances of the coronavirus, most of the world's tourist destinations have been forced into lockdown, which in turn has deprived hospitality and gastronomy of their customers and many people of their employment. The focus before the coronavirus, the issues were that the focus was more on profit, cost management, and financial efficiency, which is more front stage authenticity rather than beautiful backstage authenticity. An example of this is that many restaurants near major tourist destinations serve one-off international customers that they're likely never going to serve again. And whilst they provide them with good meals, they don't provide them with exceptional. An example of this is in Pisa, Venice, Florence. You can get like really good Italian food, but not exceptional. And in comparison to other parts of Italy and other restaurants in those cities, and even in international cities like Sydney, Melbourne, Paris, or London, and even Moscow, the food is homemade, backstage authentic, and beyond exceptional. The future for gastronomic tourism industry. At the moment, the main focus for gastronomy is ensuring economic sustainability for future generations. The industry's main priority for the near future will be to recover from the tragic and detrimental COVID-19 epidemic. As business recovery, people's employment, and cultural tourist enjoyment are very dependent on this, whilst also giving cultural tourists a fascinating blend of gastronomic experiences that are backstage authentic and that also represent the intelligent and creative aspects of a destination's cultural region. Examples of this are wine tours in the Hunter Valley or Barossa Valley, cheese tasting and cooking classes in the beautiful France and Italy, or simply drinking a coffee in a cafe in the colourful Melburnian laneways or along the beautiful Novocastrian coastline. Recommendations for industry management: promote local travel. There are many fascinating gastronomic experiences for people in their respective countries, which, because unfortunately, we're not, because of COVID-19, we probably for the next year or so, we won't be able to travel that much overseas. For Macedonians, my country of origin, Kukurecini has beautiful wineries where you can get organic meats and homemade cheese, which is and beautiful breads, which is a really lovely treat for the family. In France, the patisseries in Paris and across the country have creative and colourful desserts, but are extremely delicious. And in Brazil, the markets have fresh food, fresh fishes, fresh meats, and they're just really good for the local population to enjoy themselves, experience food from their own culture. And even in Australia, in cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and even Newcastle, we have culinary cuisines from across the globe, such as South African, Spanish, Lebanese, Japanese, and German, whose aim from the people who run it, who are born in those countries, are showcasing to Australians the beautiful backstage authentic cultural components of their country of birth. And the food in those restaurants is very nice. And even with traveling throughout Australia, experience more of the indigenous cuisine, like the fresh fishes, meats, and fruits that, along with being very tasty, will also, show that give people more of an understanding of our indigenous Australian cuisine. And because people are going to be traveling more locally in the next year, hospitality venues can use local produce, which ensures different food and beverage sectors of a destination region can gradually grow. And also, beautiful backstage, authentic meals that focus on homemade food is so important for ensuring regular customer visitation from the country's local population. And friendly, engaging, and helpful customer service is so very important. And I understand this as I work in customer service, and it's so heartwarming seeing customers' needs being met. And customer service, because most tourists engage with the locals mainly through customer service, it is so important that the people in that industry are friendly and helpful for tourists, cultural tourists, to empathize and feel connected to the region rather than have patronizing stereotypes of people in the region. And some social distancing measures need to be installed for the near future in order for people to travel and feel safe to eat out and have gastronomic experiences with their family and friends. And this is a wonderful, wonderful industry, and I hope it recovers soon. And for everyone, I hope you stay safe during this sad and challenging period. And hopefully, in the near future, we can have gastronomic experiences again with our family and friends. Thank you so much.